Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
The dark clouds you see here in the Skycam are a pretty common sight throughout the region today as stormy weather moves through. We have seen rain and thunder, and there's a chance for more severe weather too. Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joins us early with the very latest. Hutch?
All right, Andrea, as we head into our evening hours, many of us are seeing some thunderstorms move about the region, and we do have the risk of some small hail. Some locally heavy rain between 2 and 4 inches has already fallen, so a good soaking for some, not all. And we do have that risk for a few funnel clouds and an isolated tornado is possible as we head through the evening hours. Here's a look at the radar, and we have a whole line of storms. Looks like it's a sure bet for thunder and lightning here in Fargo. Some moving into Roseau area right now and some out to the west. Not so fast on Fargo. One cell to the northern part of the metro area. You're likely seeing showers by the airport moving into northwestern Clay County right now. The bulk of the FM area, though, dry. Horace, dry. This line out to the west has a better chance of bringing us some shower and thunderstorm activity. In fact, our storm chaser, Eric Whitehill, is out and about continuing to keep his eyes on the skies on this line of storms as it moves through the Cass County area, and we'll keep you advised if we see anything. This cluster of cells in the northern metro area will pass off to the east. It's only moving at about 15 miles per hour. Some heavy rain from that. From Leonard all the way towards Kindred, we'll be seeing showers and thunderstorms pushing into your area as well. Some small hail, and again, the hail sizes have seemed to taper off just a little bit as the storms move east. We are seeing western Stutsman County in the line for yet more showers and thunderstorms. And in Roseau County, the strongest cells left in northwest Minnesota are moving north into southern Canada right now. Small hail possible from those as well. It's been a very rainy day. Again, Griggs, Steele County in the Highway 200 corridor, Andrea, getting 2 to 4 inches of rain, much needed rain. Unfortunately, not all of us will see it. And in the small event of a funnel cloud sighting or a possible tornado, we've got all our eyes on the skies. We'll keep you up to date. Your forecast includes more storms. I'll have details in a minute.
Okay, thank you, Hutch. This afternoon, Fargo police officers responded to 2 separate but similar incidents regarding a man lurking around victims and then sexually propositioning them at local shopping facilities. The victims described the suspect as a white man in his late 30s to 40s with a mohawk, taller than 5'7" and a medium build. Police are trying to identify the man with the orange striped shirt and black Harley-Davidson vest in these photos. The suspect was seen driving a white Mini Cooper Countryman as seen in the photos. You can call police immediately if you have seen this man or have any information on him. New developments this evening. 4 officers who shot and killed a man during a traffic stop in West Fargo have now been cleared of any wrongdoing. This stems from a March 12th incident when tactical officers were called after 20-year-old Justin Dietrich threatened to shoot police. Cass County prosecutors say Dietrich eventually got out of his car holding 2 handguns when the 4 officers simultaneously shot and killed him. Investigators say Dietrich had meth and alcohol in his system. Prosecutors also cleared Fargo police officers who were involved in a separate shooting on March 21st. That's when Orlando Estrada was shot through an apartment door 2 times when he raised a large knife above his head and made a stabbing motion. Estrada survived the shooting. He was charged with violating a no-contact order. A judge has ordered 27-year-old Cynthia Wilder to serve life in prison for her role in helping plan the 2015 murder of her husband's ex-wife. Cynthia entered Alford pleas last November to charges of conspiracy to commit murder and being an accomplice to escape. Investigators say Cynthia helped her husband, Richie Wilder Jr., plan the murder of Angela Wilder. They say she also helped to orchestrate a botched attempt to break Richie out of the county jail. Wednesday's sentencing hearing included the playing of an audio recording of Cynthia's conversation with a confidential informant, and Cynthia also took the stand. An 11-year-old boy was hit by a car while trying to cross the street at a point that was not a pedestrian crosswalk. The accident happened at a school Tuesday afternoon in Alexandria, Minnesota. The child was taken to Children's Hospital. Police are still looking into that incident. Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton has signed a multi-million-dollar bonding bill that includes money for the railroad underpass in Moorhead. The governor did line item veto one provision that he said would create a new and unnecessary layer of bureaucracy at a cost of $1 million. Other area projects included in the bill are a renovation at MSUM and local flood protection. More orange is out in Fargo as another road project gets underway. 10th Street is now closed from 4th Avenue to 12th Avenue Northwest. Crews will be working on many issues, from the lift station under the railroad to the water transmission line and concrete reconstruction. The area sees nearly 14,000 cars a day, and they will all now be detoured. Drivers going north are being detoured to University, where it's now two-way traffic from 4th to 12th. For a complete look at all the road projects in Fargo, head over to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on our Hot button. The school year is almost over, and for most kids, that means school lunches end too. Millions of kids lose access to a hot meal. But now the Grand Forks School District is making some changes to prevent kids from going hungry. Valley News Team's Ryan Laughlin tells how a couple of schools are going to keep a community fed.
During lunchtime at Century Elementary School,
it is a little on the crazy side.
Marie Crawford knows well she's been dishing up lunch for around 17 years.
Speaking of princess, here she is.
But when school gets out, this place usually goes quiet. But not this year.
We're doing hot lunches as an option, whereas in the past we've done a sack lunch.
It's a federally funded program where they give out hot lunch to anyone under 18 years old all summer long.
So if you have a 16-year-old babysitter, that 16-year-old can come and eat with the kids that she's watching for the summer.
They're setting up at locations where there's more kids getting free or reduced price lunches. Here at Century Elementary School, 48% of kids get reduced price lunches. The other lunch location in Grand Forks is Winship Elementary. There, it's more than 73% of kids.
Are you waiting for corn dogs?
In Grand Forks, they're hoping to feed lots of mouths, in part because of the financial benefits.
For this program is higher than the reimbursement that we receive during the school year.
They say they likely won't generate much revenue, but anything they do goes back to the school nutrition budget. All a part of making sure kids don't go hungry this summer. From Grand Forks, Ryan Laughlin, Valley News Live.
In Grand Forks, 7 elementary schools are doing breakfast for kids, and there are other locations in the FM area that also offer free meals. There's a link to the USDA Summer Meal Finder on our website. Just click on this story at valleynewslive.com. Some are about 3 feet tall. Some can be about the size of your palm. They're drones, and they're flying all over the Fargo Civic Center today at a conference focusing on these machines. People in agriculture, construction, and cybersecurity, among other fields, are showing off their latest models. Over 70 speakers are talking about how new technology helps today's drones perform many different functions, such as mapping, live streaming, and photography. Businesses, drone owners, and others attending the conference say events like this help get the word out about the industry, saying it will continue to move forward over the next few years.
There's so much going on, and we're still only on the ground floor, really, of what this industry can be and where it's going to be. So there's always something exciting, always something new.
This is the 4th year of the annual conference. It ends tomorrow. Minnesota-based Polaris is expanding its base with the purchase of a company that builds high-end pontoons and boats. The company, best known for making snowmobiles, ATVs, and motorcycles, announced the acquisition of Boat Holdings, a privately held boat company that builds Bennington and Godfrey pontoons, along with Rinker and Hurricane boats. The 4 brands offer over 200 base models across a range of price points and custom-built options. The purchase is described as an all-cash transaction with a net present value of approximately $805 million.